What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. So I want to talk about signs that you're probably in a relationship with a narcissist. Now, I'm not going to number the signs because, it just comes to me. Sometimes I just think about things and I want to speak about it. So some of the signs that you're probably in a relationship with a narcissist is how a narcissist is the dominant one in a relationship, the one who always has to be in control. They always suggest that you do things a certain way, which preferably it's their way. And it's like, even if they allow you to give your thoughts and opinions on things, they're still pretty much ready to shoot it down so that you can go with what they think you should do. That's, a clear sign that you're probably in a relationship with a narcissist. Another sign is, I talked about how they are in bed. Another sign, that you're probably in a relationship with a narcissist is how they really don't care too much for deep conversations because they don't know how to really put themselves in it. They don't know how to really just pretty much articulate their thoughts on how they feel about you. If they say how they feel about you, they pretty much just kind of rehearsed it. They know the right things to say to you. That's why it probably sounds about right. But 9 times out of 10, they're just playing the game of knowing what to do just to, keep you. Also, something that narcissists do that is very, very, very rude. And that's when you're in a conversation with them. You hold a conversation with them. And, it's something deep. And you look at it like, well, we're adults. We're holding a serious conversation. It's something that you really care about talking about. The narcissist will show you how much they don't care about the conversation. They'll do things like yawn out loud. Or they will always have their phones on to where, they want to get a call. They want to be interrupted. Or they'll pretend like, oh, I'm sorry, but I had to take that call. I'm sorry, I thought my phone was turned off. And even if they, they'll pretend like they putting the phone on silent, like, okay, what you were saying, they're not really listening to you because the phone will ring again or whatever. And they'll be like, I'm so sorry. I thought I had turned it off. They play mind games like that. Just goes to show that they don't care about how you feel about anything. Narcissists could never care about your feelings. They can pretend like they do, long enough to, they'll give you just as much of that fake respect or whatever, fake sympathy, empathy, just to keep you there. But they don't really feel that way. They really don't consider other people's feelings. And like I say, they do things like yawn during a conversation. I noticed this at work with the narc when I'm looking at them over at the table where they sit, the narc and her little crew. And it's like when someone's holding a conversation, when they have the floor in their group, she's always interrupting them by making a loud noise or her phone is going off. Same thing when you're in a relationship with the narcissist. They do the same things. They have zero consideration for your feelings. They don't care how things will affect you, and then it just goes to show that they are really not there mentally. They're not trying to listen to what you have to say because they don't even know how to receive it. So it's like for them, it's pointless. Like, what is this conversation about? And you can be talking about something so deep that you think that they would be like, really into it, and it's like they just don't know how to communicate very well with anyone. So you're just wasting your breath when you try to get on that type of level with a narcissist. They operate on a very low vibrational level. They're very negative. They carry heavy negative spirits around them, and you can feel it when they're around you because they can't help but bring it around you. Because they are always so negative, they complain a lot. That's another sign. They complain a lot. And it's like they're always a victim or somebody's always out to do them wrong. or they love to be the hero in the situation. They will never paint themselves as the one, well, I was wrong and I admit that I was wrong and I apologize. It's hard for them to do that. Most likely they won't do it. You're not going to get that out of a narc. If you do, it's not going to be genuine. Again, they're just rehearsing the part they need to play to keep you going along in this story that they created. Also, another thing that narcissists do, it's like things that you're interested in. Again, they want to convince you why their choice is the best choice, and you should go with their choice of things and their way of doing things because it'll benefit you. And it won't benefit you no way or the other. It's not about benefiting you. It's about preference. And I just don't want it because I don't like it. And I choose something else because I thought I had that right. Narcissists will never agree to you feeling that way because they always need to feel dominant and in control of the relationship. Also, when they know that they're kind of losing you, they become desperate enough to do whatever they need to do to get you back, to keep you. And, a narcissist will never tell you how they feel about you, which is why they want to work harder at keeping a relationship together. They want to work on a relationship. The reason why they do it, you have to pay attention to, the things that they say when they're pleading for you. The reason why is because how you make them feel. And it's like all you thinking about is, okay, well, this person need me, and you being the person that you are, you kind of feeling like you need to be there. So now it's not so much of you being a partner in a relationship, but more of you being like, it's a job now for you to make sure that they are okay. And so it puts a strain on you. It's like now you're responsible for their feelings all the time and making sure that they are happy and they're content. And you want to let them have their way now because now they have put that guilt on your mind, to make you always feel like you owe them something. And again, you having the type of heart that you have, you're open to doing whatever you can to make other people happy. And that becomes draining at some point, and it's abusive. And when you find yourself in that situation, it's toxic. And you have to call it out for what it is. It's toxic. There's no other way of putting it. You can't sugarcoat it or nothing like that. It's a toxic relationship, and you deserve better. And when you become to the breaking point, which sadly it has to come to that, but a narcissist will really take you to the breaking point. That's when you'll finally realize that you deserve better, and you'll get out of that relationship, because that's not a good thing for anyone to feel responsible for another human being. You shouldn't have to. They're not your children. You're not responsible for them. You're doing your part. You're doing it the right way in a relationship. They just want you to feel like you can do better. And as long as they can convince you that you can do better and you receive that in your mind and in your spirit, you're going to always be, that person that's just want to go the extra mile to make sure that the narc is happy. And it's abuse. It is just abuse. And those are just some of the things I want to point out, that you're probably in a relationship with a narcissist if you go through all of those things. I don't know if I'm leaving anything out. Probably is. But if I am, leave comments down below to add to the list. And tell me about your experiences with, being in a toxic relationship. Thank y'all for watching. Talk to you on Monday.